right, guys, are you ready to get real? It's time to inventory yourself. Let's look at your strengths and let's look at your weaknesses. The truth is, we can't be better and we can't be at our best unless we know what we do really well so we can exploit those strengths and we know where we need to improve so we can get better. One of the things that I did early on was use that mentor. We talked about the importance of the mentor, and I sent out emails. I sent emails to 10 people that I knew would be completely honest with me, and I asked them, what do I do really well? What do you wish I would do better? When I communicate with you, how do I make you feel? Looking at those things gives you a hard and honest feedback so that you know how to improve. Be ready, because some of that feedback can be tough to take. But know that the people you reached out to, you know they care about you. It comes from a good place. Look at this list of the things that you can ask the people so that you can get that email out and start to collect your data. Once you've collected that, sit down with your mentor, whether that's virtually or over a cup of coffee, and talk about how you're going to tackle the improvement of your weaknesses and exploit your strengths. You have so much to give, and you are uniquely you. So when you look at your business and you know what your strengths are, play to those strengths. I know that I am far better at closing a deal over the phone or in person than I am just putting something in writing. So I make sure that I'm on the phone or face-to-face with every client whenever possible. Some clients don't want to do that. They just want to text you, they want the information, they want to move on. Great. If you can close that sale, no problem. But if you're struggling to get them to commit, get them on the phone. When you look at your weaknesses, you just want to look at that as the opportunity to improve and embrace them. Tie them into one of your goals. We talked about how goals don't have to just be tangible. Sometimes your goal is to be a better listener. What do you need to do in order to do that? Do you need to doodle as you're listening? There have been studies that you can read about how some people need to doodle as they listen. It's just how your brain works. Embrace it. But also, if you're not a great listener, what needs to go? Are you telling a story in your head that isn't correct? Utilize different resources that exist in the training to do that. My favorite training is all about crucial conversations and the story you tell yourself. So much of what you think is happening may just be created in your head. So dig in and improve yourself there. Look, the reality is, if you don't embrace your weaknesses, you are being an idiot. You are not seeing that you have the opportunity to be better. So go be better. Have your mentor help you along the way. As you embrace these strengths and weaknesses, you are going to have the opportunity to grow endlessly in your business. When you're transparent with your clients as well about what you are great at, that is going to help you grow. One of my biggest strengths is that I do know the Medicare side of the business, inside out, upside down. I may have a little more work to do on the different final expense products, and that's okay. When I'm talking to a client and they bring up a need for different life insurance, I let them know, that's a great question. I have some options for you. I also want to check out a few things. So we're going to put a cap in that, and we're going to come back to that. Clients appreciate honesty. If you're not sure along the way of something, be honest and just let them know that you're there for them and you're going to get back to them. Crucial communication can give you everything you need, and it can also destroy even the best sale. When you're communicating with a client, a coworker, a vendor partner, or even a friend, if you need to follow up, make sure that you always give them a follow-up expectation. My expectation and my assistant's expectations are very different. Leveling expectations and making them clear with your clients will help to keep things successful. If I'm following up with a client, I will let them know, that's a great question. I'm going to follow up with the carrier and I will get back to you and get you an update by Wednesday at noon or by the end of the day on Wednesday. Even if I don't have their answer and I've tried, I'm gonna follow up and let them know I'm still working on it. Here's what's happened. Here's the next steps. And here's the next time you can expect me to follow up. You'll find that people will appreciate that transparency, and they'll also leave you alone and not bother you so much about it because they know you're working on it and they trust that you have their back. I know that all of this seems simple, but these are the missteps that I see every day that can cause relationships from the best of times to really crumble.